Libra, hi. So this is going to be a reading for October 13th through the 19th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Libra. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the Three of Cups. I mean, there's definitely another energy involved here. There's a soul connection at play. So this this is talking about an energy that, that coming together in a peaceful, loving, harmonious way, type of an energy. So that could be your intention or somebody's intention here. But in the recent past, the Empress, the Four of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, for some reason when I flipped these cards, what I kind of got initially was a sense that you've been patient with this situation. It does look like something about a partnership there upsets you. You're still you're not letting it take away from you, though. You're still kind of showing up for it, but something about it is Anyways, in the current situation, the Two of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, the Two of Wands. This seems to be the peak of the confusion or something like that. And it's shown up a little bit deceptive because I feel like at the end of the day, you know exactly what the situation is about, what you want to do about it. Maybe that's why the deception is showing up, because it's shown as if I don't know what to do about it anymore. I've lost all senses, all of everything. I have no idea what the fuck is going on anymore. And it's been like this for a minute. And I think you know what's up, but we'll see when we clarify. In the immediate future, the Queen of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, the High Priestess. Now, I don't know where things are when it comes to this partnership because it's still kind of playing out here, but I do see your energy flipping. From, I don't know, I'm confused out of my mind to, okay, the way I'm going to proceed here and the way I'm going to address this from here on out is from the standpoint of putting myself first. And I think that will change things. But let's see what's going on. All of the energies around the reading revolve around the partnership for sure. And that could be, anything. A friendship, someone you're working with, even romantic for some of you. But let's see. For the Three of Cups, you get the Eight of Swords, the Empress, the Knight of Wands. Yeah, you're showing up. See, that's why it's redundant. That's why the energy of deception is here. Because on one hand, you're giving me a sense of, I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't even know what the fuck this is about, the situation anymore. I don't even know what it means to me anymore. All you know and the clarity that shows up attached to you is on the side that says, I'm still giving to this. And that's where it's redundant to me, because it's like if it's confusing and if it's, all over the map, your clarity around where things are or what's happening here or whatever about this partnership, then why are you still putting effort into this? For right now, until things get clarified, then why is there an ongoing type of an energy moving from you towards this? And it's a good one, too. It's not crappy. It's a good one. It's the good stuff you got to offer. So, I don't know. Let me see the Empress in the recent past, the Strength card, the Eight of Pentacles, the Chariot. I see how you're coming at this. I see where your intention lies. I see where you're at when it comes to this. And it's a pretty straightforward energy. As far as you're concerned and what you're offering to this, great intentions. It's an ongoing type of an energy. I'm gonna pour myself into this. And okay, let's say initially, okay, that's what you felt. was right and that's, you know, it aligned with you, good. But as soon as it came around this area here of complete confusion, then why would you still show up with everything you got? At least not until you get a little more clarity. Like, pull your energy back. Stop giving to things that are confusing, because it's going to drain you out like no tomorrow, you know? So in the recent past, for the Four of Cups, you get the Temperance card, the Six of Swords, the Five of Cups. You've been feeling it for a while that you should step back. You should pull your energy towards you. And you're not doing it. You're still not doing it. And then you're upset. I don't even know who you're upset there with. Yourself, the situation. Probably if I were to ask you, it would be like everything. Me, them, everything. You know? Because you've been feeling it for a minute here by the looks of it. That whole... Let me take a couple of steps back here. You know, instead of giving to this over and over again. Let me see the Three of Pentacles. The Nine of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, the Fool. And then you get to that. You know, when you keep on giving and giving and giving to a situation that... I don't even know if it's giving back, in all honesty. I assume not, since your tendency is to pull away from it. Or if it does give anything back, it's probably not measured up to the same level that you're giving. But at some point, you get to that point in which you just don't want to deal with it anymore. You know, you get to, fuck this shit, I'm out. And let me guess, you weren't out, even then. But feeling it intensely. I don't know if you eventually moved away from this or not. But right now, I think you're stepping into a place of trying to figure it out. You know, I'm not sure where your energy stands in the sense of, are you still giving to that? Probably. But for the most part, it's kind of a mess by the looks of it, and you're just kind of trying to sort through all of that. For the Two of Pentacles, in the current situation, you get the High Priestess, the Queen of Cups, the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so one thing's clear. You do care about whoever that is. Okay, so we got that one clear. So at least you know how you feel about it. Even though you're questioning it still, because again, you're in a period of trying to figure it out. From an energetic standpoint, you seem to be very, like really, really hanging on tightly to this energy of, I care about them. Okay. Let's do the Five of Swords. What the hell is going on here? Whoa. What's going on in this situation? For the Five of Swords, you get the Three of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, the Tower. It's a shit show. It's a shit show. I don't know. I think it turned into a shit show gradually, but right now it's definitely the shit show. So let's say, okay, you're figuring it out. I care for them. Okay. Given that physically in your reality of whatever this is manifesting as a shit show, is that enough? Caring for them to put yourself through this? How about caring for you? You know, where is that at? I care for them, so I'm going to subject myself to a shit show. Because that's why. Because I care for them. Okay, does that make sense, though? Because that's where the deception shows up the most. If this is a shit show, and you're coming in and saying, I have to be part of this shit show, because otherwise it wouldn't make sense that I care for them, then, you know. For the Two of Wands, in the current situation, you get the Sun, the Devil, the Ace of Swords. This looks a lot like we're not going to change anything, but we're going to expect for everything to change. You know, it looks a lot like applying the same methods and expecting different results. And I don't know who's doing that. I think it's you. I think this is all you, kind of trying to sort through energies, through your own deception about it. Because we do have the tendency to lie to ourselves sometimes about things. So I think this is just you trying to sort it out. But for now, you're kind of in this position of just waiting for something to change, you know, for the better. Even though nobody's doing shit to change anything. So, no, things are not just going to fall out of the sky in, you know, with a written note on them saying change. If we don't do anything to change something. For the Queen of Pentacles in the immediate future, you get the Page of Wands, the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Cups. Okay, your energy is starting to pick up here. Your energy is starting to pick up, and it's hard as fuck because you have resistance from you. It's like, so I've been working a lot over the weekend, physically, outside, a lot of stuff, but to the point of I can't move much. So it's the resistance that I see sometimes in the cards, and in this case, that's what it is. It's coming from, I do want to get off bed in the morning, but it's so goddamn hard that I really am kind of struggling. So that's my own pain standing in my own way of getting up. But this is you. This is you showing up. I want to move on. I want to step away. I want to do what's best for me. And then there's a little bit of resistance, but you're still doing it, you know. Good. Moving on, not necessarily completely from the situation, but definitely from the energies that are at play around this. And this is the point of you're actually starting to make a change by moving the energy towards you. Because up until, in all honesty, up until here, when you get to the present, it was directed only towards this. Right now it's directed towards nowhere because it's trying to be figured out. And then it's moving towards you. For the Six of Cups, you get the Emperor, the Eight of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. You're kind of showing up with, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done completely. Shutting down to this, and I'm done. Like super determined, super clear. Not like in the current situation. Okay, well, if that's what you feel, that's what you feel. Let's do the High Priestess, the Ten of Wands, the Page of Swords. Why is this freaking King of Wands still ending your reading? The King of Wands. I think that's you. Ultimately, it transferred onto you and you became the King of Wands. For the High Priestess, Ten of Wands, Page of Swords, King of Wands. It's you're making it. You're making a change here. By starting to move in the direction of yourself, by starting to focus on yourself. And what that does, from what I can see, is definitely pulling you away from this shit show. Because as long as this is going to stay a shit show, over here, you're telling me I don't like it. I don't want to be a part of it anymore. You know, if it changes into not a shit show, then that's a different story. But if it doesn't, you're walking away more and more. The more you align with yourself, the more you pull your energy back towards you. It's not going to be easy, though. You're going to have your own resistance to things that's coming from you. You know, willingly, unwillingly. Sometimes we do it on purpose where we stand in the way of ourselves. Sometimes not. You know, my body hurts. So, you know, in my case, it's still mine. It's still my sense of, ooh. Anyways, let's see what the universe has to close it off. The King of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Swords. You're the one that can make this change. And you're doing it. You're the one that's doing it. You're definitely flipping the page here. And this is kind of the confirmation from the universe. You were in this place of potentially waiting for a change to happen, and then you're the one that's making that change happen. So, good. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.